Lyneir Richardson.
Hey, and I'm Michael Dermer.
We're here today to talk about the urban entrepreneur. Our big goal is to help 1,000 entrepreneurs reach $1 million a year in revenue every year. I'm very excited about it.
You as well. Thanks for having me.
Michael, you've created this platform that I'm excited about announcing our partnership to make it available to a community of entrepreneurs. Tell us a little bit about the platform.
Yeah, so, as the founder of The Lonely Entrepreneur, the whole vision behind what we were doing was that there's so much information for entrepreneurs out there, but it's disorganized and all over the place. So how could we build a platform that people all over the world, including in inner cities, would have access to the knowledge and tools and support that they needed? So that's what the Lonely Entrepreneur platform does. It brings together 300 learning modules, a framework, tools and templates, and then support in the form of an online community and group coaching. So essentially, anybody that's in this platform has access to, maybe not everything, but a lot of the things that give them a better chance of being successful.
For the last 10 years, I've been an urban entrepreneur, investing in communities, teaching at Rutgers Business School, running an entrepreneurship center. And the goal has been to find a way to make information available to more people, and to give them the entrepreneur capacity building sort of elements without needing to actually physically be in the classroom. And the thought of people being able to self-guide themselves through learning modules, but also be a part of this big community is something that I think will accelerate and increase the probability of success of entrepreneurs across the country.
Yeah, and if you think about, there's so many great programs out there like incubators and accelerators and university programs, but if you're the urban entrepreneur and you don't have access to those things, and not just the access to it, but access in an organized way.
And you have the credibility of putting this together. I mean, you have the story of building a company from scratch and almost creating an industry.
Yeah, we are fortunate enough, as you know, I started as a corporate lawyer and built the first company to reward people for being healthy, built that up over the course of about 10 years. Had the doors slammed in our face, people saying we're never going to reward people for years, then grew like crazy, almost destroyed in the financial crisis, you know the story, and then fortunately built it back up and sold it, and knew just how hard the entrepreneurial journey was, even for somebody that was fortunate enough to have a finance background and a law background from a great place like Northwestern. And afterwards, we experienced exactly what you just said. Well, there were tons of people with passion and grit and a good idea that were really ill-equipped to be successful. And unlike when you and I started, entrepreneurs were kind of black sheep, right? You're one of 100 and you're taking a huge risk. Now it's everybody. And it's being talked about across dinner tables all across the world.
Right.
So there's so many people that are now investing time, energy, passion, and money. And need to have a whole bunch of access to the types of, like you said, tools and skills that we're trying to bring together as part of Urban Entrepreneur.
So we're going to do this. We're taking this around the country. It's work that I'm going to continue to grow here in New Jersey and in Chicago and other places that we're working. And we're going to see the impact. So I'm pleased to work with you.
Yeah, and it's a pleasure to work with you. If you think about the potential impact, if we can get 1,000 entrepreneurs to $1 million in revenue, we're talking about $1 billion in impact, and that's just the beginning.
We can do it.
Okay.
Thanks.
A pleasure.